We're checking out Oyster, a different type of solar panel, and we're going to do that next. It's Geekazine's coverage of TechCrunch Disrupt 2014 in New York City, and is brought to you by our friends over at Veeam. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here with Disrupt. I'm here with Karsten from Sun Oyster Systems, and you guys have a pretty impressive setup right here with mirrors and solar panels, and don't look here or else you're going to burn your eyes out and stuff like that. So why don't you tell us what you're all about?
Hello, the Sun Oyster is a concentrating solar technology which is generating heat and electricity at the same time. So it's giving you a double dividend and offering a very high efficiency, probably the highest efficiency of all solar systems in the world.
How do you do that?
Well, the Sun Oyster consists of parabolic mirrors which are tracking the sun in two directions, following the sun from the east to the west and over all seasons. So the concentrated light is converted by a receiver into useful energy. It's converted on one hand by solar cells into electricity, and these cells are cooled by a cooling fluid, and this cooling fluid transports the heat to the user.
So it's a full system and not just a solar cell.
Yes, it can cover the complete energy demand of your house, from powering the house over heating and cooling the house, generating the warm water, loading your Tesla, or heating your pool.
Now, is that are we talking a Californian home, or are we talking a New York home, or are we talking a Minnesota home? What type of house, and how big would this ultimately be for the house to actually use the solar panel?
Well, of course, the better the solar radiation, the better it works. But it works already in cloudy Hamburg, where we have only 800 kilowatt hours of direct radiation per year. And if we are looking at California, that is 3 times as much. So automatically your cost will come down. And in California, the cost of a kilowatt hour can be as low as 2 euro cents for a kilowatt hour of electricity, and as low as 1 euro cent for a kilowatt hour of heat.
So to, let's say, an average home, how big of a device do you have to have set up?
Well, basically one Sun Oyster covers the complete energy demand of your home, especially if you have a heat storage which brings some heat from summer to winter.
Oh, so yeah, you stock up for the winter time. Although this winter we probably would have lost it in the first month. It was pretty darn cold here in the States. So, okay, so you're here at Disrupt. Have you guys launched this product yet?
Well, we are presently manufacturing a Zero series, which is sold out. But we are looking forward to building up serial production, and for that we can still need some partners, and that is why we are here.
So you're looking for partners here at Disrupt. Okay. Where do people go for more information?
Well, for example, to our website, www.sunoyster.com. And perhaps let me briefly explain where the name comes from. The mirrors of the Sun Oyster are closing down, and that is why they are protecting the more sensitive parts, such as the glass tube of the receiver. Okay. And also it's as shiny as an oyster or the pearl.
So you got a hidden pearl somewhere inside of this device.
That hidden pearl is then, of course, also showing up in the logo.
So let's talk about one other thing here, and one concern. I used to live by an airport, and pilots would fly pretty low. If I put up something like this, would something like this blind a pilot?
No, not at all, because, as I said, all the energy is captured in the receiver. So there's no reflection going out of the system. Everything else would be a waste of energy, and we don't want to waste it.
Okay, perfect. So, all right, thank you very much.
Thanks you.
So you created an online startup. That is Awesome. But are you using virtual machines to host your files, edit your code, or even create a back-end infrastructure for your new company? If so, do you have a solution to not only back up those machines on a schedule, but also be able to replicate a machine for sandboxing, for expanding your systems, or when your idea even goes viral? Veeam Backup provides 12 powerful features that allow you to make your job easier. You could use the free tool like VeeamZip to compress a backup and put it on a removable drive for emergency rebuilds. Download the Veeam Backup Free Edition and Veeam One Free Edition and try this great software. You can even get a 3-day free trial of Veeam Backup Management Suite. Just head over to geekazine.com/Veeam, that's geekazine.com/VEEAM, and get more information. Let's keep that conversation going as well by using the hashtag BackupMyVM. BackupMyVM.